The Selfish Giant. Supplementary reader. The Selfish Giant. This is a story about a giant and a little boy. I love the story much. Let's see about this. The Selfish Giant is about a giant's beautiful garden where children used to love playing. But one day, the selfish giant built a high wall around his garden to prevent the children from entering it. Supplementary reader. The Selfish Giant. This is a story about a giant and a little boy. You will love the story much. Let's see the story. The Selfish Giant is about a giant's beautiful garden where children used to love playing. But one day, the selfish giant built a high wall around his garden to prevent the children from entering it. Why did he build a wall around his garden? To prevent the children from entering it. For neither the children nor the spring or summer entered the garden. Seeing this, the giant had a change of heart and he started missing his little friends, especially a little boy whom he loved dearly. Soon up, he opened up the garden for one and all and loved watching the children play in this beautiful garden. How the story starts? The story starts with the children playing in the garden of the giant every afternoon after coming from school. How was the garden? The garden was lovely, large with soft grass and fruit trees. The trees bore rich fruits and birds sang sweetly sitting on. The trees bore rich fruits and birds sang sweetly sitting on them. Children was playing in the giant garden every afternoon after coming from school. The garden was lovely. It is large with soft grass and fruit trees. One day the giant came back after 7 years. He had stayed with his friend the Cornish hoggery. He saw the children playing in his garden. What did he see? He saw the children playing in his garden. The children ran away as they saw him. The children ran away as they saw the giant. He said that it was his own garden. He would not allow anyone to play there. He built a wall around it. He did not want allow to anyone to play inside his garden, so he built a wall around his garden. And you know what did he do? He also put a notice board. It had a warning on it. What is that? Trespassers will be prosecuted. Warning was not only for the children, to all. No one should enter his garden without his permission. So he put it on a notice board. Spring came. There were blossoms and little birds. But it was winter in the giant's garden. Yes, it was winter only in the giant's garden. What happened? The birds did not sing as there were no children. Once a beautiful flower came out of the grass, but it saw the notice board. It went back to sleep. A beautiful flower also came out of the grass, but after seeing the notice board, trespassers will be prosecuted, it went back to sleep. Came the north wind and the hailstorm. Due to the giant's selfishness, autumn's gold fruits also did not come to his garden. As the seasons are passing, even autumn gold fruit also did not come to the giant's garden. Why? Because no children in his garden. Selfish giant looked at the cold and white garden. The spring did not come to his garden. There were no golden fruit in the autumn, but it did not come to. Only the winter, the north wind, the hail, the frost, the snow danced there. No flowers or no children in his garden. One morning, the giant heard some lovely music. It was very sweet. He thought it must be the king's musicians, but it was a linnet. Linnet is a speaking bird. Linnet is a singing bird. She was singing outside her window. The giant found a song very sweet. Then the hail stopped dancing. The north wind stopped. The giant felt that the spring had come. After hearing the linnet song, Giant felt very sweet. Hail stopped dancing, north wind stopped, and Giant felt that the spring had come. To his surprise, in one corner there was still winter. He saw that there a young boy was standing, and he was not able to reach the branches of trees. The tree lowered its branches, but still he could not climb. This is the time he saw a little boy. After this, his heart melted. He realized that he was really very selfish. He decided to put that boy on the top of the tree, pull down the walls, and allow children to play here forever. After seeing the little boy, his heart melted. So he allowed all the children to play here forever. But when the children saw him, they ran away and the garden became winter again. However, that little boy did not run as he was weeping. The giant put him on the top of the tree, and the tree blossomed at once. He kissed the giant. So all the children ran away, but the little boy did not. What did the giant do? The giant put him on the top of the tree, and the tree blossomed at once. And also that little boy kissed the giant. Other children saw that the giant was not wicked. They came running back. With them, the spring came. The other children saw the giant was not rude towards that little boy. So all came back. With them, the spring also came. The giant told the children that it was their garden. Whose garden? It was children's garden. He pulled down the wall. People saw the giant playing with the children during noon. Even the people saw that the giant was playing with the children during noon. Every afternoon, the children came and played with the giant. But the giant wanted to see the little boy. The little boy did not come. After that, every afternoon, all the children came except the little boy. Not in days, in years. Years went over. Giant grew very weak. He watched the children playing. He used to say that children were the most beautiful flowers. Only children are the most beautiful and lovely flowers in the world. One winter morning, the giant suddenly rubbed his eyes. He saw a very beautiful scene. In one corner, there stood a lovely tree with white blossoms. Do you know how was its branches? Its branches were golden. The little boy stood under it. The giant saw that the little boy was wounded. He had the print of 2 nails on his hands and feet. He saddened, but the little boy was wounded. He had the print of 2 nails on his hands and feet. The giant was very angry. He said that he would slay the man who had wounded him. Slay means murder. He would murder the man who had wounded him. But the little boy told the giant that those were the wounds of love. The giant at once asked the boy who he was. A strange fear fell on the giant. Yes, a strange fear fell on the giant because he said that boy. Because the little boy told those were the wounds of love. The boy smiled. He told the giant to come with him to his garden. Garden was paradise. Whose garden? The boy's garden was paradise. The little boy called the giant to paradise. Do you know paradise? Paradise is heaven. Now the children found the giant dead under a tree. He was covered with white blossoms. Yes, the giant reached the little boy, and now he may play with that little boy in his garden in paradise. Do you like the story? Even the giant would love children. Love all and love the children more. Modals are auxiliary verbs. used to convey specific meanings in particular situations. Modals are auxiliary verbs. It is used to convey specific meaning in particular situations. That means in particular situations, how the meaning is conveyed specifically, we can identify through modals. Example, you may get into trouble if you disturb the class. Modal may tell you the possibility. If you disturb the class, you may get into trouble. You have the possibility to get into trouble if you disturb the class. Second one, you will fall one day if you keep running down the stairs. In the sentence, modal is will. It tells about the future. If you keep running down the stairs, you will fall one day. It will happen in future. You will fall one day in future. First sentence says the possibility. Second one, it tells about the future. By this, how we identify it tells about the possibility and future? We used the modals may for possibility and will for future. This is the usage of modals. Yes, modals helps us to identify particular situation and specific meaning. Now we can see about the modals and their functions. First one is can. The functions of can are ability, informal request, possibility, suggestion. Ability, I can do this. It is ability. Informal request, can I take my pen? If you are asking to your brother or sister, you can ask like this, can I take my pen? It is informal request. Next one, possibility. If you work hard, you can get it. Possibility. Next one, suggestion. Suggestion means this is right, you can do this. It's a suggestion. The functions of can are ability, informal request, possibility, suggestion. Next modal is could. Could is used for polite request. Example, could you give me a water? It is polite request. We are asking requestly in polite form. Could you give me a water? Next one, past ability. I could face this strange thing. That means past ability. Facing the ability in past. I faced before. That one I could face this. Future possibility. Could you bring a laptop tomorrow? It is about future possibility. Could you able to bring a laptop tomorrow? Again, for suggestion we can use coulds. Next modal is will. We can use will for request. Will you prepare a food for me? It is request. We are asking them, will you prepare a food for me? Invitation. Example, we can say like, I will invite him for the party. Future action will refer the future action. In the first example itself, we saw that one. Next one is assumption. That means, I think he will do this. I have an assumption. I think he will do this. Next one is prediction. Assumption is different, prediction is different. For invitation, I said I will invite him for the party. In prediction, we can tell like this, I think he will invite him for the party. This is my assumption. I think he will invite him for the party. Next one, would. Would is also for future possibility and future action. Next one, shall. Shall refer to future action. We shall play tomorrow. Future possibility is come for will also, but here how it differs means we have some confirmation in this shall. Will is like assumption, but shall is like a little confirmation. We shall play tomorrow. We will play tomorrow. There is no certainty in will, but there is some confirmation in shall. We shall play tomorrow. Next one, resolve. You shall complete the project within a time by speeding your work. The functions of shall are refer to future action and resolve. Next one, should. The functions of should are duty, expected behavior, advice. Duty. You should bring lunch every day. It is your duty. Next one, expected behavior, advice. You should not destroy the plants. It can come under expected behavior and advice also. You should not destroy the plants, and I expected you should not to destroy the plants. Next model is may. Polite request. May I get a coffee? It's very humble request. May I get a coffee? May I get a coffee? It comes for formal permission also. May I get a coffee please, sir? Next one, possibility in the present. We saw no. If you disturb the class, you may get into trouble. If you disturb the class, you may get into trouble. That is the possibility in the present. After may, it is might. Might have slight chance of possibility. Same example. If you disturb the class, you might get into trouble. That means it's not confirmed. If you disturb, you might get into trouble. So be careful. It is a slight chance of possibility. You might ask your brother for your reference. Suggestion. Suggesting your brother to ask for reference. Next one is must. Strong obligation. Present necessity. You must come with your parents to the school tomorrow. It is strong obligation. Present necessity. You must complete this classwork note within half an hour. Next one, certainty. Doing homework is must. It is certainty. Next one, prohibition. You must not enter the playgrounds. You are prohibited inside the playgrounds to play. Next model is dare. The functions of dare are warning, rebuke. Dare. Example, be dare to meet principal tomorrow. It is an warning. To be dare to meet principal tomorrow. Rebuke. Rebuke means like a scolding. How dare are you to do this? Warning and rebuke are the functions of dare. Next one, need. Need is for necessity. I need to travel Chennai every month. It is my necessity to travel Chennai every month. Maybe to meet your boss or to meet your cousins, but you have the necessity to travel Chennai every month. That is your needs. Next one is ought to. The functions of ought to are obligation, duty, expected behavior. He ought to take his food every day. It is his obligation, duty and expected behavior also. Are you clear? What are the models we have and what are its functions? Shall we see it separately with more examples? Permission. The models can, could and may are used to ask for and give permissions. Examples, you can take as many cookies as you want. This is permission. You can take as many cookies as you want. Could I take a break now, please? You are asking permission to take a break now. Could I take a break now, please? Next one, may I go out to play now? Is asking permission. May I go out to play now? It is polite form, polite request. You can take as many cookies as you want is giving permissions. Next two, could I take a break now please? And may I go out to play now? They are asking permissions. Next one for possibility. The models may, might and could are used to indicate possibility. Examples, there may be some biscuits left in the tin. Yes, there may be some possibilities for biscuits to left in the tin. It might rain today afternoon. Yes, it might have possibility to rain today afternoon. The book could be on that shelf. Possibility of being book could be on that shelf. May, might and could are used for possibility or used to indicate possibility. Advise and offer. For advising and offering, we use the modals should, would, could have, should have, couldn't have, shouldn't have. The modals should, would, could have, should have, couldn't have and shouldn't have are used to give advice or to make an offer. Let's see how we are using it. See the first one. You should carry an umbrella on a rainy day. It is an advice. You should carry an umbrella on a rainy day to protect you from rain. It is an advice. Second one. If I were you, I would respect that old man. It is also an advice. If I were you, if I am in the place of you, I would respect that old man. Would you like to celebrate Eid with us this year? It's an offering. Offer you to celebrate Eid with us this year. Next example. You could have gone out in the morning when it was not raining. It is an advice. When it was not raining in the morning, you could have gone out so that you may not wet in the rain. Should have. You should have taken the shortcut. It is an advice. You should have taken the shortcut. You don't have any other options. You should have taken the shortcut. He couldn't have talked to you with so much noise in the background. Couldn't have talked to you because of that so much noise in the background. He couldn't have talked. She shouldn't have plucked those flowers. She shouldn't have plucked those flowers. Are you clear how we use these models for advice and offer? Shall we see for ability and possibility? Ability and possibility. Can, could. The models can and could are used to say something that something is possible or that somebody has the ability to do something. Mostly, can and could are used to say that something is possible or somebody has the ability to say or to do something. Example, she can easily complete this project on her own. Here, we used can to tell about her ability. She can complete this project. She has the ability to complete this project on her own. Next one, he could swim from one end of the pool to the other in a flash. This is possible. He could swim from one end of the pool to other in a flash. This is possible and also he has the ability to pass, to swim. Next one is request. Can, could, will and would are used to make some kind of request. Examples, can you tell me the direction to his house? A kind of request. Can you tell me the direction to his house? Could you please guide me to the library? Calm request. Could you please guide me to the library? Could you please guide me to reach the library? Will you please listen to me? Formal request. Will you please listen to me? And also calm. Would you buy me that yellow dress? Polite request. Would you buy me that yellow dress? Do you understand how we use can, could, will, would for kind of request? Yes. Next one is suggestions. Can, could, might. These models are used to make suggestions. You can take a bus or a taxi to the airport. Suggestion. You can take a bus or a taxi. I suggest you to take a bus or a taxi to the airport to reach the airport. You could come by in the evening if you are free. My suggestion is you could come by in the evening if you are free. If you are free, you could come by in the evening. Next one. You might talk to a teacher for extra classes. My suggestion for you is to talk to a teacher for extra classes. You might talk to a teacher for extra classes. Yes, the modals can, could, and might are used to make suggestions. Next one, necessity and obligation. Should, ought to, must, need to. These are the modals we used to say that is necessary to do something. This could be either under the speaker insistence or because of an external obligation or demand. For the external obligation or demand or under the speaker insistence, we are using this should, ought to, must, need to, which is necessary to do something. Example, you should exercise more often. It is necessary to exercise more often. So, you should exercise more often. Next one, he ought to take his studies seriously now that the examinations are almost here. It is necessary to take his studies seriously now because the examinations are almost near. It is necessary. He ought to take his studies seriously. Next example, you must help me get out of this situation now. It is necessary for me to get out of this situation now. So, you must help me get out of this situation now. It's like a demand also. You must help me. I demand you. You must help me get out of this situation now. She needs to talk louder if the entire class has to hear her. It is external obligation. She needs to talk louder so that only the entire class can hear her. She needs to talk louder. It is obligation. The modals should, ought to, must, and need to are used to say that is necessary to do something for necessity and obligation. Last one is prohibition. Prohibition and absence of necessity. Need not, shouldn't, ought not, must not. The modals needn't, shouldn't, oughtn't, and mustn't signify prohibition of some kind or absence of need. Examples, I needn't have come so early. Absence of necessity. I need not to have come so early. Second one, he shouldn't go out so late at night. He should not go out so late at night. It is prohibited. Third one, you ought not pull the leaves of the plants. It is also prohibited. You oughtn't pull the leaves of the plants. It is prohibited to pull the leaves of the plants. Last one, you mustn't talk so loudly in the classroom. Must not talk so loudly in the classroom. Are you clear about the prohibition and absence of necessity? Shall we see the exercises? Shall we see the exercises? Now we can see the exercises. First heading, fill in the blanks using can, could, may, and might. First one, Vijay asked his father if they dash go out for dinner. You have to complete the blank using any one of the models given above. Can, could, may, or might. Vijay asked his father if they might go out for dinner. Why we used might? Because it is for they have slight chance of possibility. So we used might. He is asking whether we have the slight chance to go out for dinner. Second sentence, Shika said to her doctor, dash I be discharged from the nursing home today, please? Answer is can. Shika said to the doctor. Answer is can. Shika said to her doctor, can I be discharged from the nursing home today, please? Why we used can here? Because we are asking for the possibilities to be discharged from the nursing home. So we used can. Third one, dash you lend me your camera please? Ravi said to his neighbor. Again we are asking for possibility. Ravi is asking for possibility. Can you lend me your camera please? Ravi said to his neighbor. Fourth one. The child asked his teacher, "Dash I leave early today as I am not feeling well?" Child said to the teacher politely, "May I leave early today as I am not feeling well?" And also it is asking for the possibility in the present, "May I leave early today?" So we used may here. Next Roman. Write your response in each of these situations. For the given situations, we have to write our own response using any of the models. First situation, you have not understood the lesson. Want the teacher to explain it again. What will be your response? Your response will be like this. "Ma'am, will you please explain the lesson to me again?" We used the modal will. "Ma'am, will you please explain the lesson to me again?" Second one, you are feeling hungry. You want your mother to make you cheese sandwiches. You are feeling hungry. You want your mother to make you cheese sandwiches. How will you ask her? "Mother, will you please make some cheese sandwiches for me as I am feeling hungry?" We used the modal will. "Mother, will you please some cheese sandwiches for me as I am feeling hungry?" Third one, your phone is not working. You want to borrow your friend's phone. How will you ask her? "Danish, my phone is not working. May I borrow yours?" We used may, asking politely. "Danish, my phone is not working. May I borrow yours?" Now you can get some ideas for what situation, what kind of model we have to use. Now you can get some ideas for which situation you have to use which models. Next one. Complete the sentences with could have, should have, couldn't have and shouldn't have. First one. I dash accompanied my grandfather to the doctor's clinic today instead of playing with my friends. I dash accompanied my grandfather to the doctor's clinic today instead of playing with my friends. And they have given us clue when you are sorry about something you did or did not do. Actually, here the situation is like you should did it. That means I should have accompanied my grandfather to the doctor's clinic today instead of playing with my friends. Second sentence, you dash light to your mother. Second sentence, you dash light to your mother. And also, you regret doing something in the past. That means you shouldn't lied to your mother. That means you shouldn't have lied to your mother. You did it. You lied. You are regretting for that what you have did in past. That means you shouldn't have lied to your mother. Third one, Ravi couldn't. Third one, Ravi dash accomplished so many tasks in such a short time without your help. This is also not possible in the past, so that we can easily identify it is couldn't. Ravi couldn't have accomplished so many tasks in such a short time without your help. Use the clues and fill with correct models. Do remaining on your own. What is the next exercise? Complete these sentences using can and could. Complete these sentences using can and could. First sentence, I have understood the lesson to some extent. I dash answer the questions on my own. In bracket, they has given ability. Ability means can. We saw this in functions and their models. Yes, I can. I have understood the lesson to some extent. I can answer the questions on my own. Second one, he dash lend me the books if he had them. So we can use could. He could lend me the books if he had them. Third one, I dash recite the entire poem from memory. Answer is can. I can recite the entire poem from memory. Do the remaining 4 sentences using the clue they given in brackets. Next exercise, fill in the blanks using can, could, will, would, should and must. Next heading. Fill in the blanks using can, could, will, would, should and must. You have to complete the given blanks below using the modals can, could, will, would, should and must. In any one of this you have to use. Use any one of these modals. First one, he asked if I dash carry the bags upstairs for him. He asked for possibility. He asked if I could carry the bags upstairs for him. He is asking for the possibility to carry his bags to upstairs. Second one, you dash take these loaves else they will go to waste. Must. You must take these loaves else they will go to waste. Like ordering. You must take these loaves else they will go to waste. Third one, I dash help my mother more often with household chores. I should help my mother more often with household chores. It's my duty. I should help my mother more often with household chores. So we used should here. Do the remaining exercise. Next heading. Give suitable suggestions using can, could and might. For the given situations, we have to give our suitable suggestions. We have to use the modals can, could and might. What is the first one? Two of your friends had a fight and are not talking to each other. Give your suggestion. What we have to do first, both of them could meet somewhere and sort out the grievances they have against each other. Then things might improve between them. If both of them could meet somewhere and sort out their grievances, what they have against each other, then might improvisation may happen. Then improvisation might happen between them. Second one, a group project is half complete and you need another person's help. What will be your suggestion? We can use some name also. Rajan, Akash and me with the completion of this project. You know structures of cell very well and we could use your skill in preparing the charts. In this situation, we used two modals, can and could. For asking question, we used can, and for the ability, we used could. And for the possibility, we used could. Third one, a book your friend wants to buy is not available in stores. Friend wants to buy a book which is not available in stores. What will be your suggestion? You can try the new bookstore at the other end of the town or go online and search for it. My suggestion is you can try the new bookstore at the other end of the town or go online and search for it. Fourth one, the teacher is taking extra classes which is clashing with your brother's football practice. Which is important, extra classes or football practice? Certainly extra classes. See my suggestion. You might request your brother to schedule the practice at different time or ask him if it would be fine to take classes in weekend just this once. Extra classes are important, so we are requesting our brother to schedule his practice at different time. Fifth one, your friend wants to volunteer for a school cleanup drive. Your friend is eager to be a volunteer for a school cleanup drive. You can always give your name to the teacher in charge of the cleanup drive. You can give your name to the teacher. Sixth one, your friend is neglecting his studies. Your friend is neglecting his studies. What will be your suggestion? My suggestion is you should not while away your time watching cartoons. Maybe you could prepare a timetable so that you could give equal time to studies as well as leisure activities. Asked him to prepare a timetable so that he could give equal time to studies as well as leisure activities. Fill in the blanks. Next exercise, fill in the blanks with ought to or need to. We use need only for necessity. We use ought to for obligation, duty, and expected behavior. Now we have to find out either it is need or duty expected behavior so that we can easily complete the blank using ought to or need to. First sentence, you dash help your mother with household chores and not burden her with more work. It is your duty. You ought to help your mother with household chores and not burden her with more work. It is your duty, so that you ought to help your mother. Second one, Sujata is looking very tired. She dashed. Sujata is looking very tired. She takes some rest. She is looking very tired, so she needs to take some rest. Answer is needs to. Third one, you dash practice sincerely if you wish to master the art of playing a musical instrument. Third answer is you need to practice sincerely if you wish to master the art of playing a musical instrument. Do the remaining sentences by your own. Next heading, complete the conversation using needn't, shouldn't, oughtn't and will nots. This is a conversation between Mrs. Sarkar and Rajiv. Mrs. Sarkar, Rajiv, you dash waste time now. You have an examination tomorrow. You must study and try to get good grades this time. What might be the answer? Rajiv, you ought not waste time now because you have an examination tomorrow. Tomorrow itself you have an examination, so you ought not waste time now. You must study and try to get good grades this time. What is Rajiv's reply? I have to go to Shekhar's house to return this book. Mrs. Sarkar, your brother will go and return the book. You dash go out. You need not go out. Your brother will go and return the book. You need not go out. Rajiv, mother, you dash worry. I shall come back quickly. Mrs. Sarkar, no Rajiv, you dash waste precious minutes now. You will listen to me. You complete the blank for this Rajiv and Mrs. Sarkar. You have only 2 blanks. If you read the conversation, you can understand. I have the given answer for the above blanks. So what you do, using that, read the conversation fully and write the correct answer. Next exercise, fill in the blanks using the given models. For the following sentences in the brackets, they have given the functions also. Using that, you have to fill it with correct model. First one, you dash consult a doctor because of your viral fever. It's an advice. Then what shall we use? See the above column. We can use should. You should consult a doctor because of your viral fever, because it is advice. So we can tell you should consult a doctor. Second one, you dash answer any 2 of the following questions. It is necessity to answer. So we can use need to. You need to answer any 2 of the following questions. It is necessity. They have given the functions in the bracket. Using that, you find the correct model and fill in the blanks. Use the given models only once. We used should and need to. No need to use it again. Use one model one time alone. Along with this chapter, you can learn one supplementary reader about Shellfish Giant.